intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my balls on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on WeeK Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Atlanta Falcons. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
On 1st down, Goodrich. Out route, nice throw, complete to Streets. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago, 5 catches, 69 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Looking to throw. Goodrich. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. Goodrich. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Goodrich. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On 2nd down, it's Stanley. And he powers his way up past the 30. On 3rd down, Stanley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The Falcons at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rich. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Stanley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to throw. Rich. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Off the play fake. Rich. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Stanley, and he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. A much different 2nd drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the 2nd one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Stanley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. From the gun on 3rd down. Rich. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kadarius Toney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Franklin. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
On 1st and 10, Goodrich. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Goodrich toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off play action. Goodrich. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rich. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. Looking to throw. Rich. And complete to Drake London. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback, at least have the illusion that you have a running game.
To throw on second down, Goodrich. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Back to throw. Goodrich throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goodrich. Throw left side, taken in by Streets. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On first down, Goodrich. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rich got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Looking to throw on second down. Goodrich. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Rich. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. To throw on 2nd down. Rich. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and he's
going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quinnen Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Stanley. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Goodrich.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Looking to throw on second down. Goodrich.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Rich.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a give, right side. It's Stanley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw on second down. Rich. High throw, but the catch is made. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down. Rich. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Stanley. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking to throw on second down. Goodrich. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10. Goodrich. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. The 20. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
The point after is good, and a rout is on here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Ball on a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. Goodrich. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Goodrich to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Goodrich. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, with his size, you've really got to wrap up because arm tackles, they're not going to cut it. And that time, he used his full-grown man strength to fight off his defender and pick up the first down.
On first down, Goodrich.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Goodrich.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Goodrich. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and they will remain well behind. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Into the hands of London. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Looking to throw. Rich. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Rich. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Rich. And it's caught.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. Dameon Pierce. 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, a touchdown pass in the victory. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Goodrich. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Goodrich.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
From the gun on third down. Goodrich.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Hall.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
45 yards.
And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Point after here coming up. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rich. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Up the middle they go. Stanley pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. On third down. It's Stanley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Back to throw. Rich.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
To throw on second down. Rich.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing on first down. Rich. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rich. And he comes back with one complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Rich.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Stanley. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Stanley.
91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rich. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And down he'll go at the 25.
On the counter, it's Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But these guys going to chomp into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Goodrich. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stanley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Stanley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Six yards left on 2nd down.
Back to throw.
Rich looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Goodrich. Going right side here, and that's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Goodrich. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Possession of the football.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rich. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Back to throw. Rich. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.